Hello, this is Trevor. Today we're working on a web cache poisoning lab in PortSwigger's Web Security Academy. The lab is parameter cloaking. And I'm sure you'll see that it's solved already. Yes, I did that yesterday and made a mistake in the video. Couldn't fix it. And so now we're going to, redo it. So I deleted all the files and stuff, and we'll just go through it again. The lab, so we've got a web cache poisoning lab, and there's a certain parameter from the cache key, and it's inconsistent parameter parsing between the cache and the backend. And the user uses Chrome, solve the lab, poison the cache, executes alert in the victim's browser. We've got a hint, and we can use certain UTM analytics parameters. All right, let's take a look at the lab, and let's also open this. And this is what I used to solve it. Probe key handling, unkeyed. I went down here to cache parameter cloaking and looked through, read through all this stuff. So basically what this is explaining is that in some instances, you can put multiple parameters using the question mark. Normally, question mark is reserved for the first one, and then ampersand separates every parameter. But sometimes there's a difference between how the caching server and the web server will handle these separations. So if one will accept both these as different parameters and the other one won't, it causes that mix match, and we may be able to get cache poisoning because of it. There's also with, I believe it was Ruby. Yeah, Ruby on Rails will allow semicolon to separate the parameters. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was right here. It can be especially powerful if it gives you control over a function that to be executed. And then it gives an example here that uses a callback parameter. And so it says callback equals innocent function. So if we can tack on, another parameter that overrides this callback, but gets cached as, this, then we can get cross-site scripting through web cache poisoning all right here. Hope that makes sense. Anyway, let's walk through the example or the lab, and maybe that'll show you what I mean. So really, we just need to visit the home page. I'll click it again just to make sure we have it. We'll go to proxy, HTTP history, and start looking at the requests that were made. So we've got the home page with a hit. And you notice this first one, JS geolocate JS callback equals set country cookie. And here's that function right here. So we do have a callback just like what was shown. This was hit. So can we mess with this one? Let's send this to repeater. And if you remember right, let's add on some other parameter. My equals 1, 2, 3. And this is just so that if I actually do get the exploit, I'm not going to this cache. Let's send it again and see if we get a hit. We do get a hit. This is not going to poison the cache for the victim until I remove this extra param. And that's because this is part of the key right now. That's why we're getting the hits. If I wait a second until this cache is expired, there, we got a miss. I can do 1, 2, 4, or let's do 1, 2, 3, show that we get a hit. We get a hit. I'm going to change it to 1, 2, 4, and we should get a miss. And we do get a miss. And so this is part of the cache key right there. And that's important so that I don't accidentally poison the victim until I'm ready. Okay, now we need, we want to be able to do this, what it said, right? The question mark call back equals, and then let's just go for everything now. Alert. If we did this, we've got a miss and nothing happened here, right? Callback. What if we did, and remember we can also do the ampersand UTM content equals blah question mark. Let's send that. See what we get. And let's send this to repeater also. So here we got a miss. And we did not get this. So I did something wrong. Let's try ampersand here also. Hate this taken. Oh, look at that. We got a miss, but you can see right here we've got an alert statement. And, we can even, Control Z. We can take away that. We're going to still get a hit. Or no, we got a miss. So look at that. We've got an alert. It's going to alert this object, which is fine. And all through, and it's going to cache it. So next time in here, if we go and delete all of this, and just add in my param equals 1 to 4, ampersand my param equals 1, 2, 4. I don't know if I've got a miss. Okay, let me wait the 35 seconds. Let me send this. No, these two aren't seen as the same. But this is, I don't know. UTM callback, UTM content and callback. Okay, so I'm going to start writing up the script for this, but this is essentially how we're going to solve it, except for without this. This is here just for, so we've got a miss. And we've got another miss. That's unfortunate. If I take this off, we might have a hit, but it's not going to be the exploit one. We've got a hit again without the exploit. Okay. So this is how we're going to do it. Let's start writing the script. So I'm going to do vim. No, I'm going to go here and go Python utils create script with that. I'm going to copy out. Everything's so slow today. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to vim parameter cloaking. And let's do the same as we did in the last video, which was unkeyed query parameter. This same format anyway. So we'll just copy all of this to here. We'll delete this and let's import time, import from URL lib dot parse, import quote. Okay. So our payload is, we have UTM content, so that's fine. We can put our payload as, oh, but we do not want this. We want UTM content equals blah ampersand callback alert. We don't want the callback alert to be URL encoded. So let's do it like this. Blah callback equals alert. We're going to take off this quote and this boom. This and this. So just the payload gets pasted there. But we also need callback JS. We need this. And then ampersand, ampersand, JS, geolocate, JS. Copy. Plus this. Okay. That's right? JS, geolocate, .js, question mark. That looks good. Okay. So we've got callback equals set country. That's the default one that we're going to override with payload, which is just right here, whatever. This is dumb how we split this up, but just go with me. All right. There's our poison URL. We don't need to encode any of this. Is poisoned if alert in response text, it's true. So, while true, if response hash, let's check something here. If is poisoned response. So if we get a hit and it's poisoned, log.info cache is currently poisoned. And then we want to wait time. Let's do another function, def calc wait time. We'll do resp, and then we'll do that. we want no. Time to sleep equals 35. That's fine. Return. We can just do return this. And then else will return none. Okay. So if poisoned, wait time equals calc wait time. If wait time dot sleep wait time. And then we want to continue. Let's do log.info waiting for cache to expire. And then here we'll continue. Okay. We want to delete all of this, right? If it's not poisoned, oh, no, we want if not. Right here, we want an else. Else. If poison, so if it's not poison, log.info cache is not poisoned. And if it's not poisoned, we want to do the same, I guess. Wait. I guess we want to do the same if it's poisoned or not. So the only difference here, dang it, I'm making this. Like that. All right, let's try that. See if we get a solve. So, yeah, that should work. All right, so it's going through the first checking if solved. Whoops. Function object cannot be interpreted as integer. Where is that? Time to sleep, wait time. It's got to be 35 minus. It's line 50. So right here. Time to sleep, wait. Oh, right here. I need to actually call this calc wait time resp. Yeah. All right, let's try this again. Cache is not poisoned. So now we're waiting for the cache to expire. And then we should continue. Which means it's going to check if we're solved. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, it doesn't check if we're solved. It does down here. Okay. Cache is not. I think I've got some logic messed up. Cache is not poison waiting for cache to expire. That's fine. Then we slept. And then we did. Maybe I have it. What's this? Getting a response from. Yeah, so this is where we tried to exploit it. And that's send UTM callback alert. That looks fine to me. We're not getting a cache expired. So let's check here and see what we're getting. Oh, we have 2 slashes. Dang it. I'm an idiot. And I could have just saw that right there. Sorry. Sorry, everyone. My bad. All right, let's do this again. Cache is poisoned. Ha! Look at that. First try. We're going to wait 20 seconds, and then we're going to check if it's solved. Come on. Okay, we didn't. It looks like we're not going to get it that first time. Let's, look. It worked. I don't know why I'm whispering. Cache is poisoned. And then, so checking if solved, and nope. Cache is currently, it's gonna do it this time. I can feel it. All right. So let me just make sure. I think I explained it, but just to double check. So our payload was this callback equals alert. In order to use it, dang it. Why am I not? We needed to use this UTM content, which is no longer ignores the cache key ignores this, and so by adding this into to the right of this UTM content, we got this to work. Let me just double check that I did everything right. So, boom. I think I did everything right. If I send, let me send this. We got a hit. We got a miss. I didn't do something right. Because right now, nope. All right. What did I do wrong? It's got to be this question mark. I don't think, but I think it's a question mark here. Yeah, see, that one's not affected. It's not that one. It's ampersand and question mark here. Right? That one's a hit. So we gotta wait. I think this is right. Ampersand there, question mark there. We got a hit. So let's assume this is right. And kill this. And put the ampersand there. Question mark there. Let's delete this. Delete this. And we're just going to type it in. Blah. Question mark. What was it? Call back equals alert. Okay. Let's try that. Cache is not poisoned. We're not poisoning the cache here. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Come on. I was able to get this last time. So let me go. It's killing me that I can't get it this time. Callback equals. And UTM content. This, I want to. And B equals A or 1. If I send this, ampersand B equals 1, which is what I put here, right? Yeah. Now, let's do console.log. Console.log here, and then I can delete this, because really what's holding me back is just I want to make sure I don't solve it. And so that's our problem, is that this isn't seen as the same as the other one. UTM content, I believe, is correct. Dang. I can't believe I can't get this one. Okay. So, oh, maybe I need this semicolon. Dang it. Was that it? Whoops. Z semicolon. That's got to be it. So we got to hit. I got to wait. Man, I'm a dummy. 33. A miss. We got that. Boom. And a hit. Oh, sorry about that, everyone. It's amazing to me how I can solve it and then forget it, how I solved it in one day. Okay. This is it. So we can clean up this script a little bit. All I had to do was, replace that question mark with, or that ampersand, it was a question mark with a semicolon. And so this is doing that Ruby and Rails exploit where there's a mismatch. One of them are going to see this as a parameter separator, and one of them will just include it as part of UTM content. And then we're overriding this first one because it's going to use the last one. And that way we get our exploit cached, and we can, we can move on to the next lab. Cache is poisoned. We're just sleeping here for 20 seconds. Checking is solved, and no. But it's okay. Cache is currently poisoned. So if it's currently poisoned and I go here, we should see, boom. What you talking about? So as long as the victim visits the home page, we should be good to go. Hey, look. That says it's solved. Let's wait till our script says it's solved. Boom, lab is solved. All right. So that's how we did it. We used this trick here, which is separating or using a semicolon to separate parameters, explaining the fact that the cache and the web server will see these, will use different separators, and then also explaining the fact that this one will overwrite this one once they're viewed as separate parameters. And that's it. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much, and goodbye.